right? That isn't even defying the Constitution. Fuck. This triggers the fuck out of me so much.
To have, but that's like an entire order of magnitude below just straight up defying the Supreme Court. Like, you can say that's an issue, but it's just not on the same level of importance or severity as the chief executive saying, "Oh, Supreme Court said I can't do that." I'm just.
I mean, first of all, we do have a history in this country of that sort of thing happening. I mean, the tariff nullifications in the 1830s with regard to.
Anytime a conservative has to run back 200 fucking years, okay, you should start talking about what your favorite fucking gangbang hentai is. Anytime a Republican wants to say, what about in like 1794? You should be like, okay, well, you've got the classics, okay, before digital animation came by. You've got like tentacle rape porn. You should just start talking about, because it's like, oh, I thought we were talking about random, completely and totally fucking irrelevant shit right now. I'm sorry, did you want to come back to the fucking conversation? Then I'll stop talking about my favorite fucking hentai producers, okay? What a random stupid, anytime you have to go back 200 years to find some like foundation in law for whatever crazy point you're making.
Can't do that. I'm just.
I mean, first of all, we do have a history in this country of that sort of thing happening. I mean, the tariff of nullifications in the 1830s with regard to Andrew Jackson, for example,
right.
and their tariff of abominations, rather.
I'm sorry, this claim is
Great meeting,
over.
man.
We're
Great,
out
thanks.
of
Yeah.
time.
That was fun, guys.
Okay. Oh, this fucking cuck loser. I'm giving a low confidence take on this because I haven't dug into it. I'm just repeating what I've seen a lot repeated. But supposedly RFK is trying to remove himself from the ballot in states where it would hurt Trump and keep himself on the ballot in states where it would hurt Biden, or I guess Kamala Harris now. So apparently some states are denying. It's like, nah, you're going to stay on the ballot. Oh, my God. Did Jubilee still not upload the Destiny bit? I think Jubilee said they're putting it up on the 31st. He literally admitted it? Wait, did he admit it, like, in plain language somewhere? Link that video if that's true. How close were you to missing Jubilee with a delayed flight? Not that close. It ended up taking off. The flight actually wasn't that delayed. It was delayed by like 45 minutes, but I got super scared because at 30 minutes of a delay, they said, they announced to the plane, they said, we're not sure how long the delay is going to be. If you guys want, you can leave the plane. And I've never in my life had them deplane people unless the flight was 100% canceled. And I was like, no shot. Are they about to fucking kill this flight? I have had so many flight delays and fuck ups over the past like month or two. It's actually insane. How hard you crush on the Jubilee delay? It'll come out in 2 days and we can talk about it. But technically I'm NDA'd. I'm not supposed to talk about it yet. What airline? I guess I generally fly American. I don't know if it's happening to everybody or not, but. Dude, you can't win. Tom did this to me when I was on the Impact Theory show, where like I can't even like attack Trump with what he says, because now these people are all on this weird cope train of like, well, Trump is saying this, but he's not actually going to do it. He's just bluffing. If Trump is just bluffing here, why is it that Trump says he can't talk about some things because he doesn't want to give away the plan, but then on other things he does talk about it and he's just bluffing?
And you're a free trade guy. Trump has said that the most beautiful word.
Serious question. Do you have private jet money? Even with just, I don't know how much it would cost to charter a private jet around for just me to travel. I don't think it'd be worth it for the types of shows that I go on. Cost to charter private. I thought the cheapest cost I've seen is like $10,000 for a cabin for 8 to 12 people. But I do so many shows like for free or like smaller shows because I like to be on a lot of different places. I don't think I would spend like $10,000 on a flight to go somewhere.
In the English language is the T word, which is tariff. He's proposing a 20% tariff on all goods from other countries. Defend that. How can you possibly defend
Okay, so
that?
again,
Do you even fly first class? I'll fly first class if I'm flying overnight because I want to be productive the next day. So if I'm getting a red eye flight that's like 6 hours, usually it'll be from, if I'm going from like Miami to LA or LA to JFK or LA to New York or whatever, then I'll grab first class overnights because I'll just sleep because I can sleep in first class overnight. Yeah.
how can you possibly defend
okay,
that?
so again, I'm going to chalk this one up to bullshitting, specifically because I think he chalks it up to bullshitting, meaning that one of the things that he recently came out with in the last couple of days, which again seems to be a fresh proposal, is that we trade a tariff regime for the complete revocation of the income tax, which frankly looks a lot sexier to me than just tariffs on their own.
Like, what a stupid fucking idea. Like, this is not, like, this is your defense of Trump is that the Democrats are worse, or that Trump's ideas are so fucking retarded, it can't possibly be the case that he's really suggesting these things. Like, what? Also, I can't know if Donald Trump was lying about the election outcome because we can't read minds, but we do know that he's bluffing because all of these ideas are so fucking stupid. Like, what?
If I have to trade higher prices for no income tax, that's at least an interesting proposal. One of the things that Trump tends to do when it comes to trade agreements is talk about how he's going to completely rip up trade agreements and he's going to tariff everything up to the sun. And he tends to use it as a weapon of leverage more than he does actually just tariff things random.
Really? Then why didn't he bring back any Chinese manufacturing? Where were all of the effective policies that we got from him using this as leverage? Like, what did he do with it?
So, for example, he said that he was going to completely tear up NAFTA and do a completely new trade deal. And it turns out that the completely new trade deal looked very much like NAFTA.
Yeah, all he did was slightly change some provisions of NAFTA. How is this? He probably didn't even need to make these threats at all. It was just like a slightly changed NAFTA. What is this an example of?
With some of the changes around the edges. Right? Donald Trump had suggested that he was going to heavily tariff Canadian.
Wait, so that was the master plan? The master plan was to suggest crazy shit so they could slightly alter pre-existing trade agreements? What?
Goods that were coming in. And then he actually used it as leverage in negotiations with Justin Trudeau over other issues. So Donald Trump will stake out positions with tariffs that are sort of zero-sum positions economically, and then use those zero-sum positions as a way of cudgeling other countries into doing things that he wants them to do. So do I take seriously the idea that without any congressional legislation at all, he's going to be able to levy a 20% tariff on everything coming into the country? No, I don't. And I think that President Trump, as Sam has mentioned, he likes the wheeler-dealer image. If he is a wheeler-dealer, he tends to use tariffs more as a piece of leverage to get things that he wants, in sort of the same way that he used to say about NATO, well, maybe NATO's not all that important. You guys should increase your contributions to NATO. And the predictable result was the contributions were increased to NATO, and America did not actually stop supporting NATO.
Mm-hmm. Sam, do you want to weigh in on the economy? And I don't know if this is a top issue for you, but go on.
I mean, obviously, neither of us are economists, but I mean, the jury is not out on these questions. I mean, again, this is an example of Ben, and as everyone is forced to do, he's grading Trump on a curve.
Yep.
In
True.
this case, you just discount what he says he will do, and imagine what he will really do.
Well, because he did it.
Well, no,
again, based on past performance,
based on what he's done in the past. But he's told you that tariffs are his silver bullet, and that he, above all, this is the sweetest word in the English language, I think, above love, and he intends to impose them, right? And so all you can go on is the stated policies of the Harris and Trump administrations, by which a judge was likely to happen. And the Wall Street Journal did that 2 weeks ago, and they went out, they surveyed, I don't know how many economists, and 60% thought all of the variables like employment and inflation and interest rates, it all gets worse. GDP all gets worse under Trump, and 12% thought that they would get worse under Harris, right? So you got 60% to 12% according to a Wall Street Journal poll of economists, right? So that's all I have to go on. I mean, generally speaking, if you look at what tariffs tend to do, they tend to be regressive in all kinds of ways that you wouldn't want them to be. So,
well, you and I don't disagree on tariff policy. I mean,
he just doesn't think Trump will actually do it, and he's not taking him seriously on any of it.
Actually, I'm quite anti-tariff unless you're talking about a tariff for purposes of protecting a security-laden industry.
young voters and independent voters, thanks to the alternative media. Many months ago, I promised the American people that I would withdraw from the race if I became a spoiler. A spoiler is someone who will alter the outcome of the election but has no chance of winning. In my heart, I no longer believe that I have a realistic path to electoral victory in the face of this relentless systematic censorship and media control. So I cannot in good conscience ask my staff and volunteers to keep working their long hours or ask my donors to keep giving when I cannot honestly tell them that I have a real path to the White House. Furthermore, our polling consistently showed that by staying on the ballot in the battleground states, I would likely hand the election over to the Democrats with whom I disagree on the most existential issues: censorship, war, and chronic disease. Oh, I want everyone to know that I am not terminating my campaign. I am simply suspending it and not ending it. My name my name will remain on the ballot in most states. If you live in a blue state, you can vote for me without harming or helping President Trump or violating.
Oh my God. I didn't know he even said this in his dropout. What a cucked Weasley fuck response. Oh my God, dude. There needs to be like actual academic research into how Trump has so much load that he can just share with all these cum slurpers. It's fucking insane. It is insane how many of these people, like, bro, you want to talk about the deep state? Are we fucking real right now? Holy shit, how shameless. How shameless. If you don't understand, he's saying that he definitely will remove himself from states where he might hurt Trump's chances of winning. But if you're in a blue state, go ahead and vote for RFK where it won't hurt Trump. Like,
or Vice President Harris. In red states, the same will apply. I encourage you to vote for me. And if enough of you do vote for me, and neither of the major party candidates win 270 votes, which is quite possible. In fact, today our polling shows them tying at 269 to 269. And I could conceivably still end up in the White House in a contingent election. But in about 10 battleground states where my presence...
Steelman the other side? I can't steelman the other side. The steelman is, the truth is that everything he's doing insofar as like election strategy, I don't even necessarily think it's like morally wrong. My issue is just that they fucking lie about it. If RFK were to say, hey, like, I want Trump to win, and let's be real, most of you guys want Trump to win, so I'll strategically stay on the ballot in a place where I think it might hurt Harris, and I'll remove myself from the ballot in a place where I think I'll hurt Trump. Okay, fine, fuck it. That's like part of the election strategy and voting and all that, and being a spoiler candidate. Okay, fine. At least you're honest about it. Just be honest about it, bro. I'm so tired of all these centrist fucking retards. I don't know. I thought about it long and hard, and yeah, I guess I'll vote for Trump. Yeah, it was like, wow. Like when I didn't want to argue with him more because I felt bad because I was already molesting Dave Smith to me so much, and he was still dealing with the railing that he got from fucking Mehdi next to him, that I didn't want to say this when he came out. He's like, yeah, I thought about it and I think I'm going to vote for Trump. And it's like, wow, that's the least surprising thing to literally anybody in this entire studio that's watching at home. Nobody here is surprised. Wow, really? You thought about it? You're voting for Donald Trump? Really? The libertarian, by the way, who is voting for the guy who is anti-free trade and anti-immigration. That's so crazy how that works out, that a libertarian who's supposed to be for smaller government is voting for two of the largest increases of government known to mankind. That's insane. Wow, what a crazy. I never would have thought that you would have voted for Trump. That's crazy. Every centrist is like this. God, it's so cringe.
Would be a spoiler. I'm going to remove my name, and I've already started that process and urge voters not to vote for me. It's with a sense of victory and not defeat that I'm suspending my campaign activities. Not only did we do the impossible by collecting 1 million signatures, we changed the national political conversation forever. Chronic disease, free speech, government corruption, breaking our addiction to war have moved.
Oh, my clip came out from this.
Elon Musk.
Alex O'Connor does this too. He does this a little bit. The whole both sides thing a little. I like Alex though. I don't think Alex is a bad guy. Everybody just both sides it. I don't know when he's releasing this full interview, but...
Down with Tucker Carlson for about 2 hours, the better part of 2 hours. He also recently spoke at a Trump rally off the cuff. On both occasions, he said that if Republicans do not... He's making a very specific point about border crossings. He's making a very specific... He's not saying that there won't literally be elections again. His point is that Democratic policy is opening up...
Okay. He did a podcast in your studio? Yeah, he was in the U.S. and he wanted to interview me, but he said all those people had gone back to Britain or some shit. And I said, if you want, we just shoot it in my studio. And he's like, oh, sure. So we did it here. What is this?
Things that was fascinating also was the denial of the election results is a pretty common thing. Hillary Clinton famously denied that she called you an illegitimate president, and she said that Russia put you in place.
Even though she conceded.
Yes.
She conceded the night of the election because she was beaten.
Yes, and it was a thing.
I don't know why you guys. Everybody keeps linking this thing. Like, Trump said he should concede. See, he doesn't. The only thing that Trump supporters will say is that, like, yeah, she might have conceded, but she still used Russiagate and called him an illegitimate president. None of this matters. None of this matters. I don't know if you guys just don't argue with Trump people or something, but people keep linking this like it's some kill shot. It's not. Just like when people said when Trump admitted that he actually lost the election, that's a kill shot. No, he'll say he lost because people rigged the election. It's not. None of these things are kill shots. What is this?
And be like, oh, they just got to finish the genocide. Ha ha ha. And then was basically firmly committed to that position for the past 12 months. So that makes it even stupider to be like a bandwagoner.
You are comfortable.
I can't speed this video up. This Gideon Levy guy is one of the worst pro-Palestinian people I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if he's famous in Israel or not, but oh my God, what a horrible conversation.
Kidding, I don't want to use the word genocide, even though this.
He believes U.S. and Israel sidestep Palestinians caused October 7. Oh, wow. He hate watched so many of my videos, he finally learned what the truth is.
He believes Israel and the U.S. sidestep Palestinians caused October 7th. He believes Israel... What? There's nothing that I have to learn from Hasan on anything beyond manipulating your friends and being a dog shit piece of shit human being. There's nothing. What are you talking about?
He believes Israel's doing war crimes like siege.
When I say sidestep Palestinian, you probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You're so retarded when it comes to this part of the fucking world. I'm not even convinced you know where Turkey is on the fucking map based on shit I've seen you do on your stream.
Blockade and bombings. He believes that the occupation of West Bank and Gaza is indefensible and needs to stop. He believes Netanyahu's a war criminal. Sounds like an anti-Zionist to me. I guess.
Whoa! Hold on, wait. Hasan's not about to accidentally agree that I don't actually sound like a crazy Zionist fuck when a chatter states things that I actually believe, but because Hasan's perceiving this as an attack against me, he'll read what the chatter says and believe them, is he? He's not about to do that, is he?
I guess he watched all of my fucking videos as he was cutting drama about how fucking anti-Semitic I was while simultaneously doing like Holocaust jokes and shit on the side where he accidentally arrived at the correct position.
Is that, just to be clear, that's Hasan saying that I have the correct position on Israel-Palestine, the position that I think I've had since almost day one? Where I said Israel probably has done some war crimes, where I don't think the occupation of the West Bank is ever justifiable. I think it's totally indefensible. Netanyahu's probably been, I hate him at the very least, maybe been a war criminal, maybe. Like, wow.
Also, I don't really believe you at all, but that's fine.
I don't believe... Oh, okay. So he wants all of it. He wants his cake and to eat it and to have more cake in the fridge and to be full from cake all at the same time.
Yeah. Didn't he go to Israel? Yeah. He...
Do the line about how I got paid to go to Israel, how I got paid by Big Mossad to go on my 2-week trip to Israel, with footage that I still haven't even fucking shown yet on stream, by the way. So if they paid me, it's literally the worst investment they've ever made in foreign propaganda ever. But go ahead.
This is what debate lording does. You end up having no fucking clue what you're arguing for. Yeah. He said, speaking to Arab Knesset members changed him in Israel. I can link if you want. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about him seeing the tide shift and then still full tilt trying to fucking take me out and
take you out? What the fuck do you have to do with Israel-Palestine? Lil bro, you're not relevant to any of that. You don't even know enough about it to argue about it. There's a reason why the only debate you had on Israel-Palestine, you lost to fucking Willie Mack. What are you talking? You don't do any serious coverage here. You don't know anything serious about it. Why the fuck would you even try to say something like he still comes after me? That's just because I don't like white people in the U.S. who are fucking retarded. That's why I go after you, bro.
I don't really give a shit about him seeing the tide shift and then still full tilt trying to fucking take me out and simultaneously being like, I've actually come to my own conclusions here. Mr. fucking cookies are used to make rockets literally 3 months ago. Yeah. If they're
sorry, that was a misrepresentation. He did debate a 15-year-old Israeli once, or 16-year-old. My bad.
If Israel is also literally losing fucking Divorcelli, who basically attached himself at the hip to their actions, oh no, what do they got left? Brianna Wu? Brianna Wu and fucking Noah Smith, the last defense for Israel. Yeah, no wonder they're trying to fucking take out content creators on Twitch and shit at this point. The desperation.
Like, it's just so annoying that if you're a Hasan fan, that you have this impression of me, that like my view has changed on this at all, or that like you have no idea like what I think about any of this. It's just so fucking stupid. God, he's so fucking retarded. Holy shit. By the way, I will honestly tell you, I didn't know fuck all about Israel-Palestine, and I probably couldn't find them on a map. You still can't find Palestine on a map. Prior to October 7th, I didn't really know fuck all about that region, but I'll be honest and say it. As opposed to Hasan, who pretends, that what does he say? I've studied this issue for years. Find me the clip of him looking for, oh God, please find it. Please find it. Where is it? For years, by the way. That video, but go back a little. I'm not looking at that's a whole like fucking 30-minute video. I ain't got time for that. God, what a this lady is a fucking legend. Legend. I don't even know where the Thank you, chatter.
I don't know which is which, dude.
Click on Yemen. Is it India?
Close the cookies? Oh, yeah. True. Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay, I'm going to click close.
Is it Iran? Maybe?
I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
Is it,
I think
no.
No.
Maybe it's,
No.
Oh, maybe Iraq. Maybe Saudi Arabia. Let's go to the Gulf. No, maybe,
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Got it.
Years, by the way. Years, by the way. Years, by the way.
One of these.
Where is Saudi Arabia? Oh, who knows? I'm pretty sure he clicks Turkey for some of these. The country that he's from, by the way. Again, just to reiterate for the trillionth time, even though it doesn't matter, sorry. I don't care if you knew or didn't know something. I think that acquisition of knowledge is fine. There's a whole bunch of shit that I don't fucking know and didn't know. But don't lie about your knowledge about it. Just don't fucking lie about it. Just don't lie about it. Just don't lie about it. Same thing with Rob Noor. Like if Rob had said like, hey, this is an AI summary, like you can go here and tell me, fine, that's fine. I don't care if you are using an AI summary. That's okay. Just don't lie about it. Don't lie about it.
Okay, dude. Yeah, I don't.
Just
Shut
don't
up.
lie about it.
Okay. Nope, that was a failure. That was good.
Just don't lie about it.
Think Kashmir? I don't know.
Think of Kashmir. The reason why they brought up Kashmir is because Pakistan and India fight over it. It's contested territory. There's 6 contested territories, and China fights over some of them as well, right? But you've got Pakistan, India, and China, and they fight over all of these contested territories up here. That's why somebody brought that up. But he doesn't even know about any of this, which again is fine. I don't care if you don't know about any of it. I didn't know about any of this shit either until I fucking started reading about it. Just don't lie about it. Just don't lie about it.
It's no. Got it. If you guys saw this. Where is it? Like, just clicking on everything.
Hopefully these peace
I don't know which is okay.
Oh, he got that one first try. Did you guess? Actually, I don't even. This is the Philippines, right? It's Malaysia, it's Indonesia, and the Philippines, right? Did you guess that is Japan? Based? Oh, no, wait. He did get Japan on the first try. I'm sorry. It's up here. He was covering it.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know where any of this is, dude. This is the worst game ever. Trinidad.
Where? Hold on. To justify this, can somebody just find me the clip? I'm sorry for why I'm so irritated. Does anybody have the clip where Hasan is like, "Lil bro, you just learned this, but like I've been studying this for years." That's just the one I want to understand why I'm so irritated by this. Again, if you don't know shit about geography, again, I don't give a fuck, bro. A year ago, I didn't know. I couldn't even have shown you Spain or France. I didn't know the difference. 100%. I didn't know any of the European countries, even ones I'd visited. Okay, just to be clear. All right. So I don't know fuck all. Okay, I'm not here to say that you should know all this shit. Okay, I don't fuck all about any of these things until I started like reading, until I started taking Vyvanse, honestly. So I could read and actually research shit. But I'm not out here saying like I know all of this shit. I knew everything. Okay. Try this game. I don't remember any of them now because it's been too long. Okay. I don't even know how many countries I remember. But. World countries. Oh, large countries. Well, you also, I need like the UN one or whatever too. I should remember most of these. US, Australia, South Africa. Oh God, fuck. Okay, the beach is Somalia. Is this one Ethiopia and then Kenya? Yeah. Mozambique? Is it the island? Or is it this guy? Madagascar. Fuck. Zambia. I don't remember any of the fucking... I don't remember the African ones. Was it a bordering one? Or was it this weird guy? Okay. Sudan and South Sudan? Yeah. Holy shit. My brain. Infinite recall. Colombia? Was this one, right? Or was it this one? It's this one, right? This is Peru, I think, right? Yeah. Tanzania. Oh my God. No! Algeria. No, it's one of these three, I think. Vietnam and Thailand? Vietnam. This is Myanmar, right? Indonesia. Norway. These are just the big ones. This is easy. Morocco. Tunisia is this one, right? Argentina is this guy. This is Chile. Poland, Germany, Poland. Bolivia. Why is my brain not working? Bolivia. Oh no, it's South America. Bolivia. Venezuela, Bolivia. Bolivia, this one? Yeah. Zimbabwe. Mali. This one? Oh, cock me. Fuck me. Congo, big one. We take it. Don't care. I don't care. Buy me the clip. Where's the Hasan clip? That's all I want. Nobody has it. I'm gonna use the restroom. Hold on 1 second. Not a clip, but he wrote about it here. I wrote about Yemen and U.S. involvement in 2016 while I was still at the Young Turks, and a chatter just reminded me. Many people must ask themselves what their opinions looked like back then. Mine haven't changed. This video is still relevant. Oh, nice. Jesus Christ. He wrote about it. He was a writer. He was a journalist. Hold on 1 second.